I told him about how you told me that the Davon was trying to rally votes against me. He's like, are you kidding me? Like, wow, like I told you, like when I told you this, I said do not tell them because it will tank my game and your game. Like, why would you do this? And he's like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, they just cornered me and I just don't know. And the way David is, like, he just like speaks like slow and just like with like not even like full sentences. It's like, what are you doing? Like, if you're gonna do it, don't go tell Tyler you did it.
Yeah, there wasn't much thought of what he didn't think about why he was doing it. He just did it, and it was a really, really bad look.
And then also during this conversation, he doesn't tell him that he also said Cody told him. And so this could have been a big problem, but luckily they avoided it. But so Tyler's like, dude, like, this is terrible for our game. Like, I don't know why you would do this, why you thought this was a good idea, but you can tell that he is not happy whatsoever.
Yeah, which Cody and Tyler emphasize it so hard when they're talking together that he's such a rookie. Yeah, the dude is a rookie. He wasn't a fan of Big Brother to begin with.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even he didn't even he probably knew like it was bad what he was doing, but he didn't understand the scale of how big of a mistake he just made.
Yeah.
Until Tyler's like, I'm going home next week.
Yeah, 100%. He's like, dude, like I'm going on the block. Like I'm the biggest target here now. And so Davon, did they show the Cody and Tyler talk before Davon talks to Tyler?
It didn't show Davon talking to Tyler.
Did it not?
No.
Okay, either way, it shows Cody and Tyler talking, and they're like, we can't trust him. Like, clearly he's a rookie. Clearly he doesn't know what he's doing. Like, why would he do this to break our trust? Like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And there's like, we can't work with him. And you can tell that Tyler still kind of wants to, like, keep him there just in case he wins something or just to have his vote.
The first thing Tyler said is, David's dead to me.
Well, yeah, but it didn't really show all of it. Like, in that talk just David and Tyler, at the end of it, Tyler's just like, it's cool, man. Like, we're good. Just that can't happen. Like, when I tell you something, like, it's between us. And it's just him making sure he's okay with David still. Which he's not gonna tell him anything anymore.
Yeah. All it is, he's not gonna tell him anything. He's just gonna use him as a number. That's all he is now.
Yeah, he's definitely not gonna.
The whole like them working together, no.
Done. Yeah,
Tyler's
definitely
gonna
done.
try to make sure the relationship stays buttery, but when it comes to gameplay, non-existent.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, they didn't show this, but Danny or Davon went and talked to Tyler, and then immediately after talking to Tyler, went and talked to Cody, so they couldn't like talk together before that, so they couldn't get their story straight. But they just played it off of, yeah, Kaser came up and said that he had the votes and that you were part of it. So we were just warning David, hey, like, make sure you're good with Davon, make sure you're good with Memphis in case if there's a tie, he can split the tie. It was never, like, malicious towards you, and she bought it. And so, but Tyler still thinks that, like, Davon might not trust him, but we'll see.
Did they both have basically the same story?
Yeah, like, she believed them both, so.
Oh, well, that's probably the truth then, isn't it?
No. It was Danny came up and told him because Danny saw him in the love room talking or heard him in the love room talking, ran up to Tyler, and then Tyler told.
Oh, yeah.
So then we get to the eviction, and you can tell that Janelle knows that she doesn't have the votes because she's all dressed up, and Kaser is like ready for an endurance comp. Like he's got like a t-shirt, shorts, and tennis shoes. And I'm like, yeah, they told her like she's not staying. And so we get the speeches, and I thought we were gonna get some fire from Janelle, but it was just like, I love playing with you guys. You guys have been the best like group of people to play with, to live with. And Kaser's was basically the same thing. Like, you guys, I love playing with you guys. I love being here. I'm here for more than just the game. And he sits down, and that was it.
Yeah, I didn't think there'd really be fire. Most of the time, 99% of the time, no one does anything crazy during eviction night, unless you're Brett from a couple seasons ago, which was great. One of my favorite Big Brother moments of all time. But yeah, I didn't really think anything was crazy was going to happen.
I was hoping, but it didn't. So we get to the vote, and we get Danny goes in first, and she votes to evict Kaser, which threw everybody off.
Julie was off. I was off.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck? And the way she did it, the way she made her pick, it looked like she was looking like, I hate to do it, but that's what everyone wants.
Yeah.
So we're safe. I was like, oh my,
Yeah.
no way.
But see, here's what they didn't show. So I think yesterday.
I have a theory as to why they're doing that.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
So my theory was that they wanted to put 2 votes on them because they wanted to make it look like it was Bailey and Davon.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
So I think it was yesterday. She goes up. Danny goes to Cody, and she's like, let's throw 2 hinky votes against Janelle or against Kaser tomorrow, and then we can put it on Bailey and Davon. And
Yep,
Cody's like, I ain't doing it. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, no, I'm not doing it. And he completely shuts it down. But I didn't see where she talked to Enzo, I guess, or I don't know if she did talk. Like, I don't think anybody saw the Enzo Danny conversation unless they did it tonight when the feeds were off. But like, I guess she may have went to Enzo and was like, hey, let's do this and put it on them. And he was like, oh, yeah, like I'm for it because, I mean, he did it last week. What does he care? And so everybody was freaking out, but like that's what it was. Like she wanted to do it so she could pin it on Bailey and Davon.
Yeah, Danny is playing a pretty dirty game.
Yeah, oh, 100%.
Old dirty Danny. She is
100%.
Killing it right now.
Yeah. So yeah, Danny votes Kaser. We get Nicole, Franzel, Janelle, Enzo, Kaser. So and then it cuts to commercial. And so everybody's like freaking out, like what's going on? Like did they flip? Like is this happening? Is Janelle staying? Because let's be honest, everybody loves Kaser, but everybody wanted Janelle to stay. So it was like maybe this is happening. And so we come back from commercial and everybody votes Janelle out. So by a vote of 9-2, Janelle goes home. And it was very predictable, all but the 2 votes.
Yeah, which Enzo's vote didn't shock me.
No, but he might do that all season.
Yeah, which that would be really cool to make it to the final 2 and say I never once had
never voted with the house. Yeah,
that'd be so funny.
And nobody knew, and like nobody figures it out. But it like this either might go good for them, or it might just be like last week and be like, who cares? Like 2 votes were thrown into her. Like, why does it matter? Like, who cares? So I don't know. It could go either way.
Did Tyler and Cody tell Danny about the Bailey or Davon finding out situation?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, Cody did, and then Danny came up and talked to Tyler about it, so she knows.
Okay, so that makes sense as to why she wants to do that.
Yeah, 100%. So Janelle's voted out, and everybody's hugging her, whatever. She goes out, she talks to Julie, and it's honestly like really awkward. I feel like Julie's like extremely awkward this season, and I don't know why.
I think Julie's fangirling.
Yeah, it's like she had never met her. It's like you clearly know her, like. Yeah,
like it's not even just her. Literally, everyone she's talking to, she's like, I just like she was like giddy. She was like a little kid on Christmas seeing Janelle, which was hilarious. But it was it was a decent interview. I don't like the idea that they just let them sit for a second. I know it's live. Yeah. But once she didn't guess it right, just go move on.
So that's what it starts with. Was she's like, can you guess who the 2 votes were? And she says Davon and Bailey, and she's like, no, surprisingly not. And then I think she guesses Memphis and Kevin, and she's like, nope. And she's like, what the heck? Like, if it's not them, I have no idea. And so she's like, Danny and the New Jersey guy? Like, she couldn't even remember Enzo's name. Like, come on, you know Enzo's name. And she's like, yeah, that's who it was. And she was like, well, I don't know what that's about. And she's just talking about how at the start of the game, she really wanted to work with Tyler, but Kaser, like, really didn't want to work with any of the new school people, and how she had just like a natural bond with Keisha. Like they were kind of alike. She liked Keisha a lot, and she thought she had Memphis because she just thought she did, but it turns out she didn't. And so Julie's like, yeah, no, like Memphis was part of the reason that you're sitting here. Like his group, his alliance is the reason that you're out here. And she's like, you were going to him, telling him everything. You literally named everybody in his alliance except for him. So that was an even more of a target for you for him. And so she's like, well, I had this all wrong. So good for him. Good for Memphis.
Yeah, she was definitely stressing after that. She's like, oh no, Kaser's going to go after the wrong people and tell Memphis everyth'ing.
Yeah, because then we get the goodbye messages. And I think we see them from... who'd we get?
We had Cody, Nicole, Bailey,
Cody, Nicole F, and Kaser. So Bailey's just like, I love playing with you. Like, you're a great person. I'm glad I got to know you more in here. Cody's was just like, I'm sorry, but you were coming after me, so there, I mean, all I could do was go for you.
Nicole's was horrible.
Nicole,
that was rough.
so yeah, Nicole F. She's like, I thought we were friends outside of here, but I guess you don't want to come to my wedding now. Which nobody cares about your wedding. She's been saying this all season, like all about her wedding and invitations. Like she's throwing invitations to Christmas and like, oh, like Janelle's not invited anymore. Like it's just like nobody cares. Like
that was hilarious.
It just drives me
you
nuts.
That was so like a mean girl situation. She's just like, you are not invited to the party.
Yeah, it's like Janelle doesn't care. I promise. I doubt she was gonna come anyway. She probably would have just sent you a really good gift. So probably a bad move on your part.
Yeah, seriously.
And then we get to Kaser, and he's just like you're my best friend in here. Like, it sucks. This is gonna suck without you, but I will get the alliance that got you out. I will get vengeance for you. And she's just like, well, crap. He doesn't even know who to go for. Like, he's gonna tell everything to Memphis, and he's screwed.
Yeah, I hate whenever people say like, I'm coming to avenge you, yada yada. Well, good luck with that. It's one versus 10.
Yeah. How about you just try to stay in the game as long as possible?
Yeah.
So she's just that's basically the interview, and then she's like, and then it cuts to commercial, but before she's like, next is the live HOH competition, and they pan it, and I thought it was going to be endurance. I think everybody thought it was going to be endurance. And
well,
you see
this is an endurance comp. It is endurance in a sense.
It is, but not like.
No, not like a normal endurance comp.
If it was like a normal one, Kaser would have no chance. Kaser's got a really good chance at this one, which nobody thought was going to be possible.
Kaser finished the first set already.
Exactly. So we get back from commercial, and she tells him, she's like, safety suite is closed, so this one is more crucial than ever. And it's called Carnival.
It doesn't matter.
Something shot. I don't know. But either way, there's a ramp of sorts that goes up like both ways, and you have 3 balls with 3 holes at the top. And so you have to roll the ball up, and it has to land in the hole, all 3 of them, and you have to run back and forth to get your balls. And so there's 2 groups of 6, and they were pulled out randomly. So the first group to go was Nicole, Davon, David, Ian, Enzo, and Kaser. And I think it's the first 3 that get it done move on to the next round, and then the next group of 6 go. The first 3 from that group go for the 3rd round, and the winner of that wins HOH. And so it shows just a little bit of it, but right at the end of it, you see Kaser is already done within like 3 minutes. Like, he was done, and I think the next closest had like 1 ball in. So he crushed
Nicole had
it.
A ball in.
Yeah,
and I don't know if anyone else did.
Kaser absolutely crushed it, and it looks like if he can keep that up, there might be a chance Kaser wins HOH, and that would actually bring some like fire to the house next week.
That'll be electric.
Yeah, because I think he's talking like he would put up Danny and Nicole F, which would be awesome.
Oh, Nicole F on the.
Oh my gosh, it would be so good. Which, by the way,
we can just call her Nicole now.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. It's like habit.
Yeah, Nicole Franzel, but yeah, it's gonna be great to see if he wins.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. And the way it looks, I think he's got a chance. I mean, I don't know. I think we'll find out later tonight. But
yeah, he definitely came on strong.
I won't tell you. I'll keep it a secret until Sunday. But that's all I got. It sucks Janelle had to leave, but I guess one of them had to go. It was inevitable. So and also she was hell bent that there was a battle back. Like, she was talking like production said that I'm not going home if I get evicted. Like, there's definitely a battle back, but I think she might have just saying that to keep them from getting one of them out early and just waiting. But it doesn't seem like there's going to be one.
No, the battle back won't be until jury, I think.
I don't even think there's going to be one for them.
Yeah, if there's at all.
Yeah.
But it won't be until jury,
yeah,
I don't think.
I agree. But yeah, that's all I got. You got anything else?
My heart and mind is clear.
All right, well, thanks for listening, and we will be back Sunday night after the episode. We will find out who wins HOH and who is on the block. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, leave a like. And if you're watching on Twitch, drop a follow. And if you want to watch us on Twitch, we go live after every episode at twitch.tv/realityrundown, about 30 minutes after every episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you Sunday.
Peace.